Just want to do a quick update on the Jeep. I spent the last couple of weeks sanding it and sanding it and sanding it some more with my orbital sander. And real quick, I just want to show you the hooch I made here. So I made this little improvised paint booth in my front yard. There's my exhaust right there. Got a couple air filters put in the wall, one on either side. There's one over there. I got a few coats of primer on, and I've been wet sanding it down using this stuff. And what I did was I took these Harbor Freight sanding sponges, and I just wrapped the sandpaper around this, and then I had a bucket of water. I kept dipping it in the bucket of water to get the sandpaper clean, and then I'd go up and try to get it as evenly as possible when I was sanding. And everything that I've done is for the first time. Alright, so got the orbital sander, and I was going over the surfaces with that until I got through the clear coat, definitely, at least back to the original primer. And in some cases it went down to bare metal. So I had to put more of the number 8 acid by U-POL on there, and then I put another 2 coats of primer. So now I got to come back out here and blend it all in, wet sand all that again to blend in the new areas that I primed again last night. And then up here on the fender, I was having some blistering going on right here. Took them back down to bare metal, and then I put the number 8 acid primer by U-POL on it, and then 2 coats of the U-POL high number 5 high build primer. And again, now I have to come back and wet sand that area, these 2 repair areas, and smooth it out. Now the rest of the vehicle looks like this. It's not perfect. Now that it's daylight, I was working last night, I can see there's a few areas that I need to blend in a little bit better. There you go, right up there. Now I got a few other areas of concern, like right here, here, and here. I think that right there is an example of why guys who do this for a living, or who really want a good paint job, actually use body filler on all the low spots of their car before they repaint it. But I really don't care about it looking like a professional job. I just want to have a new coat of paint on there. This vehicle is going to be driven out in the woods, and it's going to get scratched up anyway. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the disconnect for the this tail light to come out up here, so I could really just take this out of the way. So now I got it rigged up on this light stand. Alright, I was able to get this one, not a problem. So it is what it is. I'm gonna have to work around it, and I'm sure it's gonna be okay. When you're sanding and you come on like even these curved planes right here, right? And you're going to sand, for me at least, it's pretty difficult to do it correctly. Every time I had a curved surface, I always wound up going a little bit too deep. And I've already touched this up and resanded it, and again, when I went to go rough it back up, I went too deep, and I thought I was going really light with the sanding. And the same thing right here. In the daylight, I can see there's some bare metal that I had sanded off again accidentally, and over there. Look, I've never done this before, so I'll see what happens. Now I'm gonna get the wet sander out. I'm gonna mess around, try to blend some stuff in a little bit better, and then I'll be ready for paint.